Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the
Oh,
Ball Players Guide, your guide for everything ball related. Joey just got back from getting a nice fresh cut. He's looking so sharp. Look at him go, ooh,
yeah.
baby.
The hairline is slowly getting worse, so we're gonna cover that up.
How long until the hairline's just gone altogether and we just go chrome dome?
It'll take a while.
All right,
I'm not
well,
giving up on the hair. We'll
go
see.
full Royce Lewis with it and just completely gone.
Royce is good looking, so he's got that on me. But
Well, you said it. The focus of this episode is going to be our most intriguing. We're each going to pick one move, whether it's a signing or a trade from the last episode until now. Break it down, talk about it a little bit, kind of go in depth on each of those, and then go into just kind of fill in the rest of the moves that happened. And then I'm going to stump you guys with my mystery twin. I think that's what's going to happen. Hint, he was a twin. Who wants to go first?
I've got one that I like.
All right, go for it.
So this happened yesterday, actually, and I was kind of surprised at the contract amount because you ne kind of never know what these guys are going to get. But it's the White Sox. We're talking about the White Sox in an offseason video. And it's unbelievable, isn't it? We're talking about the White Sox. But Munetaka Murakami signed a 2-year, $34 million deal with the White Sox. I tried to look up Fangraphs projections and like trade rumors projections before that, and it was a lot more than that. And I think it's a really interesting deal because he has really good power numbers in Japan. He had 56 homers in 2022, which I think was like which broke one of the records or whatever. And
Mhm.
it's just a really interesting contract to me and I really like it for the White Sox because I don't think that it's only 2 years, so I don't think they're like if he's not good, then it's not like anything too terrible that they're worried about. But if it does work out for them, I mean, he'll probably get traded in a year and a half and they'll get some value for him. But I'm surprised more teams weren't in on this. And I think Passan tweeted out that he had some longer term deals on the table, just lower AAV. So maybe like a 5 for 50 or a 5 for 60 or something like that. But I think if you're the White Sox, I really like this move, and I'm surprised that maybe more teams that are in a similar spot to the White Sox didn't consider it like this with him.
I know I saw some things where his numbers against fastball velo, like above
Mhm.
96 or whatever,
Yeah.
wasn't very good, but he's also been fighting injuries for the
And
last
then
couple of years.
I think the sample size for that was low too, so then it was like kind of tough to tell whether that's a real thing or not too.
Right. Like I think wasn't his like hamstring or something, was that his injury? I think I read that. I may be making that completely up, but it's like something that's hard to hit with anyway. So it's like, okay, he's probably still like feeling it when he comes back, which probably makes it harder to hit velo. And yeah, in Japan, they don't throw hard.
Yep.
Like most of their
Oblique.
pitching is 95. Yeah, oblique. So I mean,
It
like,
was oblique. Yep.
yeah, I mean, we've seen players rush back from obliques and not be nearly the player that they were before the injury. So I'm sure that played a big part of it. And maybe he's healthy and teams just aren't aware because it's not like you can go out and scout the guy in Japan and like say, hey, like come to our facility and take a couple of hacks. Like he's in Japan. So I love it for the White Sox. I saw this and I was just like, why couldn't the Twins have done this? Like, you're telling me we couldn't fork up 17 mil for 2 years? Or the Cubs? Like, it's a 2 year deal. Like, any team really. But like, the White
Mhm.
Sox are the ones that were like, yeah, we'll give you the money. Like, what do they have to lose? They should be doing this with every single player.
Another interesting thing with him is I saw something on Twitter as well that he was good in the World Baseball Classic a couple years ago. He actually hit a homer against Merrill Kelly in the gold medal game, and then he hit a walk-off against Mexico in the semis. So he kind of has um, that going for him, and then obviously he'll play again this year, I would assume. So that'll be interesting to see as well.
To be fair, I think I could hit a home run off of Merrill Kelly, throwing 20 poo miles per hour up there. Yeah, I really like this for the White Sox. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it's a great move. Why don't other teams do this? Joey, what do you think?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I like it for them. It'll put butts in the seats, that's for sure. If I were a
Hmm.
White Sox fan, I'd be like, I want to go watch this guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, same thing. I don't know. I kind of get why the someone like the Twins didn't do this. Like 17 mil is 17 mil, but maybe I don't even know. Like, could you front load it or back load it a little bit? Like maybe pay him 5 mil this year and however much next year and make it work with what you're doing right now. But the White Sox are it works for them. And I saw a tweet today that said the lineup isn't unwatchable, which I think
Hmm.
is true. I think is very true.
Hmm.
It's not at a point where we're like, oh my gosh, White Sox type of
No.
thing. But the lineup's not that bad. Looking at it, I mean, you have to rely on Robert to do his thing, figure it out a little bit. Benintendi, same thing. But if those two get going, this lineup is fairly legit. They just need to get some pitching to add for it for sure.
Yeah, they're probably White Sox are probably 2 or 3 years away still. But if you look at all the young guys they have in their lineup, Kyle Teal, Miguel Vargas, Colson Montgomery, like all those
Hmm.
guys.
Chase
Braden Montgomery
Madroff,
on the way.
Yeah.
Brooks
They're
Baldwin, like they got young
I
dudes
think
that can mash.
they have the first pick in the draft too,
Hmm.
correct?
Yep.
Yeah. They're yeah, 2 3 years away, but still they're it's gonna be pretty scary in a few years if they keep building on it and not just let it
Hmm.
simmer and but
Are we a White Sox pod now?
absolutely not. This is the the last time I will talk positively of them because I mean they're not good. But as a
No.
Twins fan, I've grown up they're like Yankees Red Sox for me. I've never liked the White Sox. Going back to the Juan Pierre and Gordon Beckham days, I could not handle seeing the Twins lose to guys like that.
Oh,
So
buddy, it goes back to the AJ Przinsky days for me. The Konerko days, oh, they destroy the Twins. I don't hot take. Don't be surprised if the White Sox sneak into a third place in the AL
yeah,
Central because
I
the
yeah,
Twins sure as shit ain't gonna get there. I could see the Royals bottoming out. Sorry, sure as shoot.
he's Louise.
Sorry, sorry, mom. So yeah, no, that's a great one, Logan. I really like that.
Yeah,
Do you want to give yours, Joey, or should we go straight for mine?
I don't care either one because I'm worried you're gonna steal mine. So I guess I can go first. That'll work.
I really don't think you're gonna steal my move.
Okay, fine. I'll go then. Whatever.
If fine, it is fine. You go then.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jorge Polanco playing first base for the Mets. That I don't love Jorge. Awesome. Everything I hear from interviews and stuff, just the best human being ever. Not a great defender where he already plays. So I get he gets a whole offseason to work on it, but replacing Pete Alonso with the Mets and the Mets, I don't know what's going on with them. They're like selling people left and right, trading everybody. Still in a window where they need 2 or 3 starters and they're probably still competitive, but they're at a point right now where they're kind of at a standstill. I think they're not better than the Phillies. I think they're not better than the Braves.
No.
They're at best a third place team in this division. And now your solution to Pete Alonso is putting Jorge Polanco, a guy that's played like I think it's like an inning at first base in the majors. You're gonna make him probably your full-time first baseman as of now to get him at bats. He can't be your DH. I'm sorry, he can't. I think he's good enough to be, but if you're gonna be a competitive team, you can't say Jorge Polanco is my DH and we're gonna run with that. I I think this is absolutely insane. I like it for Jorge. He got his bag. Former Twin. Love the guy to death. Wish he was still with the Twins. But yeah, I first base is just insane to me for him.
Last year, just to kind of put a bow on what you just said, he played one game at first base, the only game he's ever played at first base. He logged zero point 0.0 innings there. So I don't even know how it counts as like an appearance at first base. But according to Baseball Reference, he appeared in at first base for one game. No outs were recorded.
Was it like a weird shift thing?
I have no clue,
Or
but I have no clue. I don't know. And now he's going to be your major league first baseman
Yeah.
for your New York Metropolitans.
is it easier, Ryan, you'd probably have a better idea. Is it easier to transition to first base if you've already been a middle infielder rather than going from the outfield to first base or being a catcher and trying to convert to first?
I think the easiest transition is catcher to first base, just because you already have the natural, like the way that you pick as a catcher and first base are very similar. The way that you would do it, the way that you pick as like an infielder is a little bit different. Like how you play the hops and stuff is different. I think he'll be fine because he's athletic enough where I think he's got the hand-eye coordination for it. I worry about like the footwork for him because he has never had to do that before. And it's a weird position to do like for footwork as far as like because there's a lot that goes into it that people don't understand where you have to like get to your position, run to the base, like sprint to the base immediately. And then when you get to the base, you have to like turn and find the ball and then have your feet just naturally know where to go. And it's different depending on where the ball's hit. So if it's hit to third versus second base, your feet are going to be in a different position. And the elite players like have both of their feet like shoulder width apart and they don't stretch until the ball's like already on its way there. So you know, I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. So I think he's going to fall into the
Mhm.
trap of like stretching too early or being out of position. And then let's say there's a throw from the shortstop, his feet aren't where they're supposed to be. The throw takes him up the line. He doesn't know how to move his feet. And then he either collides with the runner or the ball's able to get by him. I'm really worried about that for Polanco. And I don't know, like Lindor's good at short, but like who's their third baseman? Who's their second baseman now that they got rid of McNeil? Semyon, I guess.
Simeon, yeah.
I
He's
mean,
really
Which
good.
he's good, but can he put it on his chest every single time?
Yeah.
Like that's what you're going to need with Polanco.
the interesting thing is I wonder from the Mets perspective, I'm just looking at this now. I didn't realize how bad Alonso rated out defensively. I know I think he was good at like scooping and everything,
Mhm.
but like every other metric, like range and all the other
Yeah.
things, he rated out like really poorly.
Well, I could have told you that Pete Alonso didn't have range. I mean, look it up. What do you
Well,
mean?
yeah, but like most of his other like a lot of his stuff is pretty poor, so I'm sure they might think like Polanco can't be worse than that. I mean, obviously the bat's going to be a lot worse, but for the Mets though, there has to be another move in the lineup,
Maybe
right?
they're thinking this is good enough and they go get a pitcher. But
If
it has to be. I don't. It has to be.
You
You're right.
can't, but Polanco can't be the guy protecting Juan Soto, right? Because right now he would have to, because
Yeah.
I mean,
Lindor's going to lead off.
Twins
Yeah.
bias here is like, yes, Jorge is that guy, but
I don't
He's
think.
not.
just baseball mind is like, what are the Mets doing? Like, what's their goal here?
Like,
Like,
Jorge.
Do they get Bregman?
I don't see it. I don't like. They gave what 765 to Soto. Lindor's on a big deal. They have to pay Semyon. Like and their pitching is not good. Like unless they're planning to do a Phillies thing and out hit everybody, like the Phillies did a few years ago. But
But
that
their lineup can't. Like that's. I'm looking at
exactly,
their payroll right now. Juan Soto's getting 51 million a year. Let
yeah.
that sink in for a second. Crazy front loaded, by the way. He's making 61 million next year. That's
That's over
okay.
half the Twins' payroll to one guy.
That's crazy. And then it's Lindor at 31 AAV. All these deals are front loaded, by the way. Semien at 24, but he's making 26 this year. Sean Manaea at 22, but he's making 25. Jorge Polanco, 20 million AAV. He's making 17 this. So his is backloaded. So it's yeah, their projected payroll is $296 million.
And they still have so many holes. Devin Williams can't be your only bullpen ad. Their bullpen is not good.
They basically just took the Yankees bullpen from last year because
Yeah.
remember they got
Oh yeah.
They got
Luke
Luke
Weaver
Weaver
too.
too.
Yeah, and yeah.
He's getting paid a good amount as well. Like
Hmm.
his deal wasn't cheap. Williams' deal certainly isn't cheap.
No. Their projected ace right now, do you know who it is?
Probably David Peter, no, Nolan
Nope.
McLean.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who's good?
With
yeah. I
less than
mean,
half a year of MLB service time.
they have,
I think they're relying on their young pitching is what they're
yeah,
gonna do.
they have good.
He's their only young pitcher. Every other pitcher they have is 30 years or older. Nolan
Jonah
McLean is 24.
Jonah Tong probably plays in here a little bit,
Yeah.
but if they're gonna be serious about this and they need to trade for a pitcher, Jonah Tong is gone. Like if they're getting a frontline guy, Jonah Tong has to be in that package, whether it's Joe Ryan or if they make the big splash for Scooble, Jonah Tong is in that package, 1000%.
I hate this team. The more I
Yeah,
look at it on Fangraphs, the more I hate it. It's
yeah.
awful.
They have to. They need a left fielder and a center fielder for sure. Still, you have to rely on Brett Beatty and Mark
Whoa,
Vientos.
whoa, whoa. Put some respect on Tyrone Taylor's name. Thank you very much.
Good glove
That's
at the plate. I don't know.
Trent Grisham light right there at Ryan Strandy.
Yeah, shout out Raj joining us soon from Cancun. Shirtless, please give it to me.
Need
Is
it.
this is an interesting thing with the Mets though. Like they collapsed and didn't make the playoffs. Their lineup is gonna be worse.
Yeah,
Like you didn't replace Alonso. The only thing that like they keep getting rid of like a lot of long tenured Mets. Like are they
yeah,
just trying to clean house and like kind of start over? Not like start over there because they're not gonna rebuild with Cohen, but like
no,
get like a new culture, new like fresh faces, fresh like I just don't know because they traded McNeil today too.
yeah.
Hmm.
I
So,
did
like
have a question.
all their long tenured Mets are gone. Like are they just hoping like maybe a change of scenery? Like this wasn't working. We're gonna get a new group of guys in that on paper might be a little worse, but we can still like I'm just kind of confused what their direction is right now.
I did have a question. Does Jeff McNeil's contract play in to that payroll that you talked about, Ryan, or is
No,
that
I
no?
don't. I
That's
don't.
him off the books.
I don't think so. I didn't see him, but he might have been
Okay.
in a different category. Um,
Because yeah, even still, they traded him today for nothing. It was like a single A
they're
pitcher.
owing. They're paying 5.7 mil this year and 2 mil next year. So I mean, like, not really much of anything, but
So seven of his like 17-ish, because I think he's
yeah,
got a 2 million
Yeah,
buyout.
like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
they saved 10 or whatever.
yeah. So even then,
Ooh.
what do you get with 10 million right now? Like a back end starter? Like Frankie Montas a
At
couple of years
least
ago got 17 mil to be a four, and he's not even on the team anymore.
Adolis Garcia, who has had just an atrocious year and a half, 2 years, just got 10 mil.
He just got 10.
So I mean, like, that's what
So
you can get for that.
sign Max Kepler to play left for 5 mil and see how that goes. Like that's honestly their best bet at this point, unless
Why
Stevie's
not?
gonna throw it all out there and
Kyle Tucker.
yeah, get Kyle Tucker and Bellinger and rock with a $400 million payroll.
Screw it. Why not?
But even still, the pitching's terrible. Their offense isn't great. I don't know. I'm getting worked up. I'm getting upset.
Let's talk about a
Uh,
team that is
yeah.
in a completely different ballpark that I'm
Yes.
like low
Please.
key really, really high on this year. And I don't know if I'm just getting like caught up in the buzz and the moves and all that stuff, but the Pittsburgh Pirates, man,
I knew where you're going with that.
they're doing stuff. Like they just got a 3-team trade between Tampa Bay, Houston, and the Pirates. I don't care what Tampa Bay and Houston are doing. They're going to do their own thing. Those guys are going to be studs in 2 years, and they're going to take them to another whatever. The Pittsburgh Pirates got Brandon Lau, Jake Magnum, and Mason Montgomery, who on their own are three bona fide, solid big leaguers. Like they're not bottom of the barrel trash. They're solid players. They're going to get you a good quality plate appearance, or they're going to give you a good outing on the mound. Right now, Jake Magnum, who's almost 30. Keep that in mind. Like everyone thinks he's young, but he's 29.8 years old, which is crazy. Um, he's going to slot in. He's going to hit leadoff. He's going to play nasty center field. Brandon Lau is going to give you 30 bombs from second base, which is nice. Then you got Brian Reynolds, Spencer Horwitz, Nick Gonzalez, who is a nasty dude at shortstop. Then you got O'Neal Cruz listed as your six hitter. That okay, that sounds really nice. Jared Triolo, sure. Jack Sawinski, fine, and Joey Bart. Like that's a serviceable MLB lineup. They'll they might screw around and win 80 games this year.
Yeah, this is probably the first time in a while you can say, "Oh, the Pirates lineup actually like isn't that bad."
And then not to mention they traded for Singstone Garcia, the password, who is slated on their bench right now, but I'm sure he's going to get everyday run in the outfield. They've got Henry Davis back there that they can try and trot out there for some innings behind the dish. They got this young dude, Nick York, who's supposed to be kind of a dude that they got from Boston last year. Like, and then they can pitch. Bubba
Yeah.
Chandler is listed as their four right now. And if you
With
don't know
yeah,
Bubba Chandler, look up his stuff. He's gross. Like, this Pirates team is kind of nice. I kind of like it a lot.
with Jared Jones coming back throughout the year,
Yeah.
that if they make a wild card and in a 3-game set, you have Paul
Oh,
Skeens starting game 1, Jared Jones game 2.
oh.
It's over.
Mitch Keller.
It's
Miller, Braxton Ashcraft was good at the end of
yeah.
last year.
He's nice.
They three-game set. If the Pirates make it, I don't see how a team gets by them.
The only thing is if their lineup doesn't perform up to snuff, because they're going to be an average to slightly below average lineup right now, I think. If everyone kind of
Mhm.
hits how they're like projected to hit, I think that they're going to be eh. But I mean, like, if you get the best year out of some of these dudes, plus they still have to sign Andrew McCutcheon. He's still out there as a free agent. He's going to be coming back and sitting on the bench. And but
They also
we don't talk about their bullpen.
it's
But
okay. It's not that bad.
it's not
Dennis
bad, but it's
Santana,
not like
it's not great,
Got a couple
but
of names that I know.
your
I
7,
guess.
8, 9 is pretty much set.
with Dennis Santana, Gregory Soto, now Mason Montgomery.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know, guys.
they have this young guy Connor Griffin that might start at shortstop
Uh-huh.
right away, and he's supposed to be a big thing. So if you get him rolling in there too,
Shout
and
out Connor Griffin from Barstool.
yeah, I don't get the reference, but yeah,
He's there's this guy I watch. He's a co-host on their show Mostly Sports, and he's trying to get Connor Con going because his name is Connor Griffin. And so he and this Connor Griffin have like linked up and like chatted or something. I don't know, maybe. And he's trying to get Connor Con where they get a whole bunch of Connors to just show up.
get Connor Welsh,
Get C-Dub out
Connor
there.
Praska, get up in there. Shout out those two best Connors I know. I think those are the only two Connors I know. But moving on,
Rank them.
yeah,
Who's better, one or two? But no, they have Andy Rodriguez coming up in the minors. He's supposed to be another guy. He's 25.
yeah.
Like Tamar Johnson's supposed to be a dude. Like he's projected to come up this year at second base. I like just found this dude named Deuce Gorson. You got a guy named Deuce. I don't know, guys. Pirates it'd be kind of fun to watch this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching opening day and seeing Skeen shove and seeing what this lineup can do. They said they're still in the market for a proven bat, if I read that correctly.
Oh,
So
give me Alex Bregman on the Pittsburgh Pirates.
they,
Oh my God.
I don't really know what they mean by proven bat. I don't think it means spending 40 million on Alex Bregman for a year,
But what if it
but
does? But what if it does?
then that'd be awesome.
What if it does?
I'm thinking like a Eugenio for
Yeah,
couple of years, maybe hit 40 bombs. I don't know how well really righties hit in that park, I guess, but I think Brandon Lau's gonna have a big year because right field isn't that far away out there.
I was looking at the available free agents right now just to see like who tickles me a little bit. To see who would be really, really good for them.
Who tickles you? What are
Who
we
t who tickles
what's
me a
going
little
on?
bit.
What are we what did we just turn
It's
into?
it's 9 o'clock. I'm having a little bit
It's
of apple juice. Feeling feeling
so apple
nicey.
juice makes you want to get tickled by
It doesn't for you.
no, it does. I promise you that. But I just don't say that, even though I just said it. But
Like, what
yeah.
if they bring in like an IKF as like a bench bat, veteran leadership in the infield, right? Teach the young guys how to come up, like especially with Connor Griffin and stuff, like you gotta be around, or like someone of that. Like, if you don't sign Kutch, which you're gonna need some sort of veteran
Yeah.
impact guy there somewhere. And then like, I don't know, like who's at first base for them right now? Like,
Horowitz. And he did pretty well last year.
okay, I was gonna say you could slide in like a Reese
But
Hoskins maybe for cheap.
yeah, Horowitz, I think, can play everywhere. Like, I think
Yeah.
he's a second, third, even corner spot if you need him type of thing.
I think they just, if you're the Pirates, load up in your bullpen and just see what your offense can do and just like see what happens. I think that could be a lot of fun. And if your team is like the Minnesota Twins and you've signed one player this year, hey, maybe you could be a Pittsburgh Pirate fan for
But
2026.
that player we're very excited for. And I
Who
like
is it,
half
Joey?
predicted it.
Who
I
is it,
half
Joey?
predicted the twin signing,
Yeah.
Josh Bell. I
We
like half
love Josh Bell.
I do. I half predicted it ish because I said I stamped it and then I removed the stamp because I was on the Ryan Mountcastle Kool-Aid. So I kind of predicted it. Shout out me. Um,
Self plug.
but yeah, I I would have liked Josh Bell back on the Pirates too, honestly. Like I just don't know how much they're gonna spend, and I think they need at least one more bullpen guy and a couple more lineup guys, whether that's through trade or signing somebody. I don't.
They need to get that one like big guy, like convince that one major free agent to come there. I don't know how you can right
I
now.
don't think you can.
I
I
feel
think
like if
you'd have to win like 80 games next year,
yeah,
and then I think then you would be able to make that move.
that's exactly what I was going to say too. Yeah.
Or if they trade for somebody and use it as leverage and be like, "Hey, we just got this guy. Now look at us. We're one piece away from pushing 83 wins and
Yeah.
like third place, second place, maybe in the NL Central.
Plus,
Maybe hard, maybe.
if you're like an older free agent, like Alex Bregman or something like that, like you want to win again. Like he's not old, but he's not
Mhm.
young. And you can be like, hey, you want to come play behind Paul Skeens every fifth day? Doesn't that sound pretty nice? Like that sounds pretty dope to me. Like, hey, Cody Bellinger, you want to play right field for Paul Skeens, Jared Jones, Bubba Chandler? That sounds pretty nice. Sliding in at first base every now and then. Hey, Kyle Tucker, you want to hit some bombs into the Allegheny? What do you got to
Cody
lose? You're the Pittsburgh Pirates. What do you got to lose?
I
Cody
love that.
Bellinger would go crazy
I
in
love
that
that we've
ballpark.
been a Pirates and White Sox pod today. We spent a lot of time on the Pirates and White Sox.
Pirates, Pirates, yes.
That's how much we love ball.
Pirates, yes. White Sox, no.
All right.
Get them out of here.
I'm gonna give you just the rest of the major moves that I have written down. You give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you like it or you don't like it, and then we'll just move right along. Kenley Jansen to the Detroit Tigers 1 year for 11 million.
Twins bias.
All
Hate
right.
it.
Adolis
Non-twins bias.
Garcia, Phillies 1 year 10 million.
I'm going down. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. Well, it's basically their Castellanos
Yeah.
replacement, but
It's awful
yeah,
defender for awful defender. Castellanos is going to get traded. The contract doesn't offset a whole lot. I sure bounce back is possible, but not a fan.
Yeah. Michael King back to the Padres, 3 for 75.
I
Joey.
like it because it's basically just an opt-out deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing his market didn't go through, so that's why. But
if he's good, then he'll go back. He'll
yeah,
go back into free
but
agency. He'll get a bag.
Padres might be stinky. So
Yeah,
I'm putting a thumbs
because
down.
there's rumors that they're, I mean,
They
Pavetic
might
could be
trade
traded,
Tatis.
and yeah,
I don't see them
Not,
doing that. That'd be crazy. Imagine Fernando Tatis playing right field in Wrigley. Ah, give it to me. Jeff McNeil traded to the Oakland slash Sacramento slash Las Vegas Athletics.
not a Jeff McNeil guy. Sorry,
Not
Jeff,
a
if you're gonna watch this, but I
We're not
don't.
a Jeff McNeil pod.
No,
Not a
not a
fan.
big fan.
yeah, I don't love it either. I feel like the A's need pitching right now. Is what they need.
Yeah, they basically did this as a we won't get penalized for not paying enough. That's how I see it.
The Oakland A's need a ballpark, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Jeff
So
Trevor,
McNeil.
Is the Vegas like officially approved, or are they still waiting on that, or
They're,
is
they're
that kind of
building the
weird?
stadium, and it has had like no progress in the last
yeah,
like 6 months.
Trevor Plouffe predicted the Jeff McNeil trade. By the way, I don't know if you saw that.
I
I did
did
Shout
see
not
out,
that.
actually.
shout
Yeah.
out, Trevor. I love you, Trevor. Please shout
Come
us
on,
out on Twitter,
come on the
please. I
pod,
love you,
Trevor.
Trevor.
Come
Yeah,
on the pod. To be the second most handsome guy on this podcast.
behind who?
Will Wilson
Oh,
Contreras. That's for the comments to decide.
I
Um,
really like that
to
for the Red Sox.
the Boston Red Sox. I don't care who the Red Sox gave up. That's a great trade.
Yeah.
He's going to be electric there.
yeah.
They're going to love
Yeah.
him. He's going to love it there.
And if you look at his stats the last 3 years, 23, he had 123 OPS plus, 2024, 138 OPS plus, 2025, 123 OPS plus. So he's still been really good with the bat. And with him, like he's going to be playing meaningful baseball again. And I think that matters a lot to him as well. So I think that's kind of a big factor there as well.
Yeah. He's also good with the glove. I was shocked to
Yeah,
hear about that.
apparently, yeah, he's pretty good at first base.
Yeah.
Catchers
So-
are athletes, guys. Catchers are athletes. What can I say?
I don't know.
What can I say, guys? Catchers are athletes.
The
So-
Cardinals are basically becoming the Red Sox AAA system.
Yep.
And I think if the Red Sox lose out on Bregman, they're immediately calling and getting Nolan Arenado as well. So,
Kind of love that.
yeah.
I don't
Isn't
hate
it
it
weird?
anyways.
Isn't it weird that isn't the Red Sox like old head of baseball operations now with the Cardinals?
It's
And then
yeah,
he's
time
making
bloom. Yeah.
yeah, and then he's making trades with the Red
Yeah.
Sox.
Yeah.
And then he kind of built up that Red Sox team, but he didn't get to see it
Mhm.
through because he
Yeah.
got fired before all those young guys came up.
Which is so dumb.
Yeah.
All right. Shane Baz to Baltimore for 4 prospects.
Typical Rays fleece, I
It's a
think.
move that happened.
I'd like Shane Baz. I do. And I think he will do well outside of a minor league park.
hmm
So I don't think this can be the only move the Orioles make for a starter, but I like the start for sure.
Here's my thoughts on Shane Baz. Good pitcher, bad facial hair. Joey, pop up a picture. We need to get Just for Men on that thing because it gross. Matt Strom to the Kansas City Royals in a trade for 1 prospect. He's a North Dakota guy. We got to talk about our North Dakota guys.
You're right. You're right. That kind of gives a thumbs up, but it's the Royals, so Twins bias, thumbs down. Twins just get better.
But
It's
like
not that difficult. Just get better.
Don't even try to get frustrated about that. Like you know that like be mentally prepared that the Twins aren't going to add and you're
The
gonna be
Twins
fine.
couldn't do this move.
They're
They
gonna
absolutely could have. Trevor Larnach, send him out to Philly. Watch him hit 30 bombs. I don't care. Matt Strom would be awesome.
how much is
in the
Matt Strom
bullpen.
making? How much is he making?
I think it's like
Probably
10
like
mil.
7.5.
That's
Probably
too much.
about it.
The Twins aren't spending that much on a bullpen arm.
He
You're gonna get
is
Mark Leiter Jr. and
making
well, actually no, he signed somewhere.
Yeah,
Where did he
he's
go?
with the A's.
Oh, that's right.
7.5 mil. He's making this year. Strom.
Trevor Larnach's gonna make 5-6. I just
You're not, Joey, you're not
I'm gonna-
thinking like a
I'm gonna throw-
billionaire.
I'm gonna throw my chair. I'm gonna throw my chair.
Do it.
Don't get worked up about it. You know they're not gonna spend. We'll get into this in the later episode, but
And then that's all the moves that I had written down. Do you guys have any others that you want to talk about? That's really kind of the major ones. I mean,
I
we
mean,
hit
could
on
talk-
everything else.
I could talk for an hour and a half about Josh Bell to the Twins.
Yeah, people don't
I,
want to hear that. Not today.
I, all right,
Because
solo pod incoming. I'll be recording right after this is over. Josh Bell for an hour and a half. We're
they
just gonna watch
want
highlights together.
they want to hear it, but I don't really want to talk about it because I don't want to get mad and sad at the same time. All right, you guys ready for a mystery player?
Yeah.
All right, this player drafted in 1996 in the 33rd round of the draft by the Kansas City Royals,
It might be too early for me then.
and he was drafted in the 1999 draft in the 10th round by the Chicago White Sox. So the first tidbit, he was just whatever. He was drafted in 96, and then he chose college. And then he was drafted for real in the 99 draft. All right. Joey, do you have a guess already?
I'm thinking. Are we still in like the 2010s era?
Well, you can't do that.
I can't say that.
Okay. Give me a second. 99.
I can tell you that this Major League Baseball player did play between the years of
Okay.
1999 and 2025.
Okay, that's all I needed.
You needed to know that he played in the majors sometime in the last 30 years.
Hmm. Okay, I have a first guess. I don't think it's right, but we'll rock with it
All
for
right.
now.
He was traded from the White Sox to the Pirates, and then the Pirates to the Twins before making his major league debut. So those are all minor league trades. I stand corrected.
He
He was
debuted with the Twins.
he was waived by the Pirates, selected by the Twins. I'm not going to give you the year.
But he debuted with the Twins.
I'm not going to give you the year.
Okay.
Because I feel like the more information I give, the easier it is for Joey, not you.
Yeah, no, you are right there.
He is currently a coach for the U.S. National Under 18 baseball team and their development program in North Carolina. Just a fun Wikipedia fact that I found. His last appearance in a Major League Baseball game was July 22nd, 2014. It was not a good outing.
Was it for the Twins or no?
Yes. I can give you the ERA in that outing. Before that game was a 2.67. After that game, it bumped up to a 3.86. That's what four earned runs will do for you in one inning pitch.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Mike Pelfrey.
No. I like me getting guesses out here though, guys. That's good.
I needed to take a shot there. I was just
Yep.
thinking that year somebody that was bad.
Hmm. I'll take a guess.
Yep.
Kevin Correa.
Wrong. You
That's okay.
idiot.
That's
Was that your pre-guess?
no, that
You
was a
never
bad
know.
guess. The more that I'm thinking back to the clues, that was a terrible guess, actually.
Who'd you guess?
Huh?
Who'd you guess? It's not official, but
What?
the one that you wrote down.
Oh, the first guess was Boof Bonzer, but that's out the window.
That's
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah, we can't do him.
Can't do Boof.
Because okay,
All right. In 555 games, he pitched 623 innings with only 411 strikeouts. He has an 8 career WAR with a win-loss record of 27 and 35 and a career 3.52 ERA. over a 11-year MLB career. Guy's not a bad pitcher, guys. In 2008 and 2009, he led Major League Baseball in games pitched.
I keep thinking of bad. Like I know this is wrong, but I can't say it because I just know it's wrong, but it's close.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
You said he went from Pirates to Twins, correct? No stop in between?
He was in AAA with the Pirates.
Yeah.
Then he was a free agent, or he was waived, and
Okay.
the Twins picked him up,
Okay.
and he made his MLB debut with the Twins.
Okay.
So you said his last year was 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and that was with the Twins.
Mm-hmm. Feel like there's the gears slowly turning in Logan's head, but ready for the next clue? In his career, he pitched for the Twins, the Dodgers, and the Cubs.
Scott Baker.
No,
Dang it.
I knew the Cubs would get you that.
Oh, I think I got it. Matt Guerrero.
Yes, it is
Oh, I
Matty
should have gotten
G.
that.
Yep,
Yeah,
I picked. I
can't do
picked
teams.
him.
That's what gives it away.
I had nothing really else to give. He's a boring dude. Like
He's good
he
though.
he was he was really good. He played for the Twins from 2004 to 2010, Dodgers from 11 to 13, Cubs for 15 games, and then he
And
took
then
the
he,
Twins
yeah,
for half of a season. Which is why I knew like debuting with the Twins and last game with the Twins would throw you guys off.
yeah, because he came back. That 2014 was weird.
I had
They brought
I
him
had
back, Bartlett,
mhm.
Kubel.
Yeah,
It was weird.
I had starter in my head that whole time.
that's kind of
Yeah,
why I went
I couldn't.
reliever.
That's kind of why I was. If I would have considered relievers, I would have gotten there as soon as I heard Cubs.
Yeah, he so the second stay with the Twins, just on his Wikipedia, signed a minor league contract for spring training, released on March 24th, a week before the end of spring training, was re-signed the next day, had his contract selected to the big leagues on May 8th, and was designated for assignment on July 24th. At the time, he was 0-1 with a 3.86 in 27 appearances. He was good. He had one blow up outing, and they tossed him to the curb. Like he was good. But that's the Twins for you,
Okay.
baby.
I suppose your game's pitches hint should have given up reliever, but I guess I still had game started in my head.
Yeah, he threw 76
Yeah,
games in
I just
2008 and 79 in 2009.
I just
yeah,
pulled up his page.
79 games, 2.36 ERA, 2.5 WAR. Like, dude was Mr. Reliable.
yeah.
He threw 88 innings out of the pen in 2007. That's crazy. All right.
Miss him.
Twins need
Come
a
on
Matt
back, Matt
Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Come on
Sign a minor
back.
league contract. Who cares?
You're 47. Come
Yeah,
on. Philip Rivers is still doing it. Come
yeah,
on.
Rich Hill made an appearance
yeah.
last year.
It's true.
He's How old is he?
Ancient. He can tell you how Stonehenge was built.
45.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, so who's in charge of the next one?
Logan.
All right. I feel like it's just,
I feel like Joe should do this one just to make it more fun because he's gonna win every time.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're just gonna be ping ponging each other back and forth.
I have a random Cub that I'd love to use, but
Okay, you should do that.
All right,
I don't. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna study my random Cubs because I'm a little lacking in the 2006 to 2013 time range.
You got to
I
get
already.
through that stretch where they're really bad from like 2011 to 2014.
Mike Olt,
Junior Lake.
Giovanni Soto, he was actually
Yeah, he was
good. I,
good.
I like Giovanni Soto a lot. Uh,
Darwin
DeAndre,
Barney.
hey, you take that back. That's a good Major League Baseball player, you son of a bitch. I
What is
said what
happening?
I said what I said. You slander Darwin Barney, I'll come for you. I'll
I
burn
thought
down
the
your house.
I
Hey,
thought the craziest thing tonight was the fact that I'm not wearing a belt and my jeans might fall down if I walk away from the screen right now.
You're
And I know
sitting
it's
down.
I know what you're thinking. No, Joey, don't stand up and go get a water or something and your jeans fall. That'd be crazy. But I tell you, I'm a human being. Stop saying stuff like that. That's crazy. Let me be me. Jeez
And let
Louise.
and let me be me, you son of a
It's,
bitch.
hey,
I'm trying to get us paid on YouTube. And
people don't talk about 2012 Darwin Barney enough, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
4.6 WAR, thank you.
Once we
that's
get this
actually
page
insane.
going a little bit and we can start doing like individual player breakdowns, we're talking about Darwin Barney. He's one of my favorite MLB players of all time. I am not
He
joking.
was he must have been so I mean he was like I mean I remember, but he was so good in other parts of the game. He had 4.6 WAR and he had a 653 OPS that year.
If you want to like feel something again, like look up Darwin Barney like fielding highlights. It's insane. Like if you want to feel like an emotional spark in that deep hole where
Oh,
your heart used to be. I
That
just, I just watched The Grinch,
see
the
that
Jim
mine
Carrey one?
the Jim Carrey one. It's the only Grinch.
I've got my For You page to the point where I get random players like that. I get Darren Barney shows up every once in a while.
Shout out.
I think I said this the last podcast, but the other week I got a Junior Lake Grand Slam on my For You page.
God, I need some of that in my life.
Shout out Ryan for sending that Robert Gesellman
Oh, that was
hype video.
awesome.
That was hilarious.
That was amazing. Oh, that made me feel things. All right. Anything else for the pod, boys?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Joey, I hope you get a lot of charcoal and coal in your stocking because you deserve it.
That was a
Logan,
piece. I didn't give the finger. I don't know if
you
my
throwing gang signs? You trying to get us
I gave a
monetized?
peace
You're
sign,
throwing
but
gangs.
like my paleness blends in a little bit with the back, so I didn't know if it looked like the
Yeah.
finger or not. I didn't give the finger, guys. I promise.
Okay. Logan, I
You
hope you
said
get all the
you
wonderful
said an
presents that your
awful
heart
word.
desires.
You too, Ryan. You too.
Thank you, Logan. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas season.
You as well.
Anything, Joey?
No.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.